Hey there, everyone, and welcome back to The Pitch. Thank you guys for joining us. It's me here today, and I'm joined by my co-host, Carol Johnson.
Hey guys, as you can see, we got the graphics back here. Long story, but we didn't have graphics for a couple months, but we're going to make this show great again. I'm back. I know Brock doesn't like that saying, but it's true. We've also got two guests on the show today, two players for two teams who are trying to make their franchises that they're on great again. And the first one we got today, Brock, why don't you go ahead and introduce him?
Yeah, so the first one we got today is he made his rookie debut the other day, and he's currently in his rookie season. He's the new face of the Lynx franchise. We have Matthew Morton with us here today. First of all, Matthew, thanks for joining us. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thanks a lot for having me.
Yeah, all right, so we got a couple questions for you. I'll start first. I wasn't there, but I've been informed on the tournament, obviously. I'd like to know, as a pitcher, why the slow start? Because I heard you started kind of slow, you were kind of struggling, and then you picked it up towards the end and looked pretty good. Why the slow start, and what was the difference between those games?
Probably because, this is my first time playing for the wiffle ball league thing. So I'm not really used to the whole pitching a wiffle ball that much, and offensively is probably the same thing. I've just never done it before, so it's just hard getting used to it first. But towards the end, I felt like I kind of was able to figure out how to be able to pitch and stuff. So I still got to figure out the hitting though.
Matt, what was the big adjustment for you pitching wise? Like, was it a certain way you were gripping the ball or a release point? Like, what was the big adjustment that took you from, like, just throwing ball after ball to, like, looking like a legit all-star type of player all of a sudden?
I think it was really the way I was releasing it. I think I was using more of like a sidearm movement when I was pitching, and then I switched to overhand like in baseball, and I was able to find my control a little bit better, and the speed picked up as well. So I was able to hit my spots like I wanted to most of the time after that.
All right, Brock, you got one more question for him?
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't there. I'd like to know, first of all, did you try and throw pitches that had movement?
I saw him play against the Wrecking Crew though on the.
Yeah, I did, but it's still kind of hard to see the ball. But so did you try and throw mainly just fastballs, or did you try and throw stuff with movement? Are you gonna try and throw more junk type pitches in the future? What is your strategy going forward?
Well, at first I tried to throw more junk pitches just because I wasn't able to figure out my spots and stuff. So I tried to throw more like a knuckleball kind of thing, and then the whole curveball and all that stuff wasn't working out for me. So I just went to straight fastball most of the time, especially towards the end, because I was able to locate my pitches a lot better. So I think in the future I'd like to. Obviously, I got to practice more with my junk pitches, but I would like to use more off speed and curveballs and all that stuff just to throw off the hitters, because eventually I think they'll figure out the fastball and time it better.
Okay, Matt, one more thing for you here before we let you go. We know that, or we're sure you know, even though you're a rookie, the Lynx are in rebuilding mode right now. They were a great team. They kind of dropped off. Starting about 2 seasons ago, and now they're rebuilding. It looks like you're going to be the guy to rebuild around, and looks like that's turned into a great choice. But, and me and Brock agree, and a lot of other people agree, hey, the Lynx look kind of good right now, but you guys are 0-3 still.
Right.
Maybe 3 more games left in the season. That conference is tough. You saw it firsthand the other day.
Right.
You guys think you can make a run at the playoffs still, or do you think you just got to try to get better now and just, shoot for next season?
There's still a chance. You just never know. But like you said, all the teams look really tough out there, and I think that what we need to just focus on right now is the offensive part, because if I would if I'm not correct, I don't think we had a hit the whole entire time. Just this last tournament. So I think the offensive part we need to start figuring out, and I think after that, I think we should be able to start winning games. So hopefully this next tournament we'll be able to figure that out and get a few wins on the board at least.
Yeah, and he's right there. The stats, they did show that the Lynx only had a couple hits the whole day. And in all 3 of their games, they only managed to put up 6 runs. So that's definitely got to be improved. He's definitely right there. All right, Matt. Well, thanks for being on the show. We appreciate it. And look forward to watching you throw again next time out. And best of luck to the Lynx. Hopefully you guys can make it interesting and, try to get in the playoffs there towards the end.
All right. Thanks a lot for having me.
All right. See you later, Matt.
See ya. Okay, so now we're going to move on to our next guest here, and this guest is on the phone with Kale actually right now. Kale, why don't you tell us who that is?
Yeah, so we got Ryan Fish on the phone. He is the GM of the Underdogs, new GM. He is also a player on the Underdogs. And it's Ryan Fish, like I said. He's on the phone with us. Ryan, how you doing today?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. So, Brocky, I'll let you ask the first question for him here.
Okay, so I would like to know, Ryan, I heard that you started the game, or you started as pitcher, and then after a little bit, Trish Martell came in as relief pitcher, and from what I've heard, and like us talking before the show, sounded like she actually did pretty well after she, threw a couple innings and got used to it. Is your plan to have her be the ace moving forward, or are you planning to go try and find another pitcher? What is the deal here?
We're gonna work through some of this pitching with her, but I think at this point we may make her the ace. Just getting her comfortable in just going in to pitch. She was a little nervous, but once she got in there, she was definitely throwing a lot more strikes than I was. But definitely, our team, we need to practice. All 3 of us that were there today, or Saturday, we were rookies, and we never played. So, and one practice isn't going to make your team.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan, you guys got a 1-2 record. In the National Conference, a 2-4 record, who knows? That might make it into the playoffs. But probably we would think it's going to be a 3-3 record. You guys, you're in 5th place right now, but the team that's in 3rd is also 1-2. That's the Waves. They beat you head-to-head already, but, it's not over till it's over. You guys think you can still get in the playoffs if you make the right, if you work on it and get better defensively?
Definitely. If we work on, the key thing is our pitching. If we get that down, I think we can win 2 out of the 3. I think we could sneak in there. I have no worries about our offense. We did pretty well for first time, and I think winning 2 will definitely possibly sneak in. We'll probably need a little bit of help from a couple teams to either win or lose the game for us. Or sneak in, but it's 2-1 record.
Brock, you got another question for him here? I got one more after you, if you got one.
Go ahead. Ask yours.
The question, Ryan, was going to be, we know you're new to the league. We know you watch some of the games, obviously being there. What other team, going into the season, we knew you would read up on a lot of these different teams, knew a lot of stuff coming in, but what teams really, to you, look like they're the gold standard of the league right now?
Definitely the Express. We watched a couple of their games, and they definitely feel like they're the champions of the league. I was also a little bit impressed with Washougal. I watched them. They got a new pitcher, it looks like, in there that throws a killer rise ball. So the teams were having problems hitting him. Go Buzz. We played them, and they seemed pretty. Their hitting was solid. So when they could hit the ball, and we got a strike on them. But, those are the two teams I think that are the teams that'll be looking for that championship run.
Rock?
All right. I mean, I don't have any more questions. Do you have any more questions?
Yeah, actually, I got one more now. I thought it up.
Okay.
Ryan, if you guys can't get the pitching figured out by the end of this season, and it's, maybe a little bit better than it was yesterday, but not, massively amounts better, do you think you can still compete for a playoff spot just because your offense seems to be, on point and clicking, or do you think the defense is going to have to come around for you guys to have any shot at the playoffs?
Oh, definitely. The defense is going to have to come around with the pitching. I mean, that's what's going to win a championship or even get you into the playoffs is the defense. I mean, all you need are a few hits to get some runs in, and, that's your defense. If you don't play defense, you're not going to win nothing, even with the pitching. So, I mean, that's the thing I want to work out is our pitching. I mean, we're going to have to look at the players and see where we're at, and then if we have to make changes, we may have to make changes to get that pitcher that we need.
All right. Well, it's great that he knows what the problems is, isn't it, Brock? A lot of people in this league, they deny that there's a problem. They don't want to
Kind of look the other way.
They don't want to accept that they have holes in their system or this and that, and it's definitely the first one to point out where the issues are, and they want to resolve them because they want to win.
Yeah, that's great. We love that.
All right, Ryan. Well, we appreciate you coming on the show as well, and best of luck to the underdogs in the back half of the season. Hopefully you guys can make a run and snap that 5-season playoffs, non-making the playoff streak the underdogs have going right now.
Absolutely. We're definitely going to work hard on getting that pitching fixed. So thank you for having me on the show.
All right. We'll see you later, Ryan.
Thank you.
All right.
Take us home here.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. That is our show today. Short and sweet. Hopefully that's how we're going to do it from now on. And, yeah, Caleb, do you have any announcements? I don't think we have any announcements, do we?
No announcements. Get yourself
No
ready
announcements.
for 23rd.
Yep. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.